Sometimes we gotta be the villain. Sometimes we gotta be the bad guy. Sometimes we had to go through hurting people. May not be intentional, but sometimes we have to go through the experience of being the perpetrator and also being the victim. We all go through these two phases. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Low Budget Wisdom. I'm Marcus, and we know we know that we have hurt people in the past, rather unconsciously, yeah. But it is still what we have gone through. It is still what we have experienced. We may also, with certainty, if you think about it, have been the victim in someone else's story. So this is not about, oh, being the victim is bad, being the perpetrator is better, but it's still bad. It's not about that. It is not about that. What it is about is going through that lesson to learn who you are as a person. What version of you would like to be more. The ego thinks, oh, this is black and white, bad, bad, bad. I should feel guilty for what I've done in the past. For a while, yeah, feel guilt, feel that shame, how that feels like. It feels very heavy, very sluggish. It feels uncomfortable. It feels uneasy. Your chest tightens, your breathing rate quickens, adrenaline is rushing. It's like anxiety. Feel that. It is part of that experience. Feel it. But don't hold on to it for for weeks and months and years on end. Feel it, learn what it is trying to tell you, learn these kind of feelings so that you know your so that you know when your body is trying to communicate with you, because your body knows. Your body is an entire being on its own. It knows what is truth, it knows what are false, it knows good from bad in any situation. So listen to your body. If it feels easy, it feels like it's flowing, go with that. But you have to first know what feeling uneasy feels like. And to be able to do that, we have to learn how to be aware of our feelings. If we're always so busy, but we don't you know breathe in and feel our body, what it is trying to tell us, in the sense of what are my emotions towards doing certain things, towards not doing certain things, saying certain things, not saying certain things. How does that make my body feel? How does my body like that? Does my body like that feeling? If not, learn learn what your body does when you're doing something that is not aligned for you. Learn your body's communication system. A lot of people have sicknesses all over the place because they're so much in their ego, in their the doing. I have to be productive, I have to do all these, blah blah blah. And then, problems start to arise in the body. Yeah, but I'm still distracted, mindless scrolling, uh, uh, mindless chasing of success without even understanding why you do it, why you need the money. Yeah, for the basic needs, food, shelter, clothing, warmth, all these things. Yes, but above that, what do you want money for? Why are you working so hard, earning money? What is your why? What is your why? You gotta ask yourself that question. I know everybody's working hard, working their ass off, Same to me. I am working my ass off, right? I sit in the office 12 hours a day, nearly, right? I am working my ass off because I know what I truly want from earning money, from gathering resources, from learning new things. I know what I want. And I've had gone through a long period of time trying to figure that out. I've gone through so many stuff, shit thrown at me, you know, abusive comments, abuse from everywhere, family, friends, people that I work with sometimes, everywhere. But in my story at that moment, different people become villains. And these different people that have become villains, it is that it is that it is their moment to shine as the villain in my particular story. So whatever this person did, it may have harmed me, but it did not kill me. It did not kill me. It may have harmed me. And now, in hindsight, looking back at it, I am so grateful for having villains appear in my life at certain points in time, friends, family, colleagues, whatever. Because in so doing, they have given me an opportunity to learn. They have given me an opportunity to experience what it feels like to be the victim so that I do not do it to other people. And it is a great teacher. And sometimes we have to be the villain of another person's story. We had to go through that. We did not know better at that moment. Yeah, it's not, you don't have to feel guilty for that as long as you understand and you have gone through the pain of understanding how the victim may have felt, and you have truly worked on yourself, and then don't hold on to that guilt. Use that guilt. Even if you can't entirely push it away, you don't have to throw it away. That guilt, that anger, shame, all these disappointment, feelings of jealousy, uh, 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 egoic kind of competition, egoic competitiveness, all these things, love them as a part of you because it is your body trying to communicate with you what it is feeling. It is our job to learn how our body communicates to us. It is always endlessly sending signals to the brain. If we are aware, we can better understand what we need from our lives, what we need to do, what is the next step. You see? But if we keep holding on to whatever we are doing, but mindlessly, then it doesn't work. We're just distracting ourselves from being fully aware of our body and how it works and how it sends us signals when we're doing something right, and how it sends us signals when we're doing something that is not so aligned with where we need to be in the future or meeting our full potential, right? So sometimes we become the villain in another person's story, and we may have unintentionally hurt them. In your perspective, you have to learn how to, in our perspective, we have to learn how to be aware and then understand why what we did was not very peaceful for us. Why then we can understand why what we did, why what we did made us feel bad. Why what we did made us feel guilty and shame and all these lower emotions, or jealousy or anger. Where did that come from? It's a natural part of life, but where did that come from? You know? So being able to understand all these is part of our own journey. And to the other person, the victim that you have caused harm to, that other person also has gotten the opportunity, the perfect opportunity for this to happen to them, and for them to understand the world a little bit more and how to defend themselves. Now, it's just like, you know, the saying, as above, so below. As above, so below. My understanding of it is basically whatever happens on our level of existence also happens, you know, on the outer universal level of experience. And that is always happening in our body, in the microscopic world as well, in our bloodstream, in our immune system, in our gut, you know, how our gut communicates through microbes and healthy gut bacteria, how they communicate through these organisms into our brain, through our spine and our bodily organs and our skin and our perceptions, our hair, our eyes, our nose, our everything, our taste buds and all. So even in our bloodstream, even in that microscopic world, as above, so below, they also experience the perpetrator and victim dynamic. So the white blood cells would see a foreign object and digest it to kind of like kill it. And, you know, that kind of cycle of life, it might make them, you know, at that moment a little bit weaker, but they come back stronger. They come back stronger. So just like our microbiome and what's happening inside our body, just like that, it's the same thing in our lives. We have to, you know, gradually, persistently, little by little, kind of put ourselves into experiences where we face slight difficulty. We have to keep on gradually invite experiences that challenges us. We have to gradually invite little by little of these kind of like challenges. Your microbiome, your immune system's challenge are cancer cells, you know, bacteria that you take from food, from your nose, you know, through your skin, poison, you know, your bodily systems are protecting you, fighting for you just to exist a little longer. Help your body do that. Help your body do that. So in our lives, invite experiences that challenges us, even if we may feel a bit fearful in the beginning. But we have to invite these kind of, you know, gradually take your time, take it slow, test the waters, but invite things that make us grow and challenges us to improve for yourself, and let that, you know, seep through and pour over to the people around you, your friends, your family, your children, if you have any, your parents, your, you know, if they're still around, your friends, your colleagues, and make the world a better place, right? From the bottom of my heart, I really wish more people are able to do that for themselves first and foremost. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please do subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Leave a like. That means a lot to me as well. And if you have any thoughts or ideas you would like to talk about or express them, please do so in the comment section. But, you know, keep it lighthearted, not too serious. Yeah. Thanks. See you guys in the next one. Bye.